Well, people have actually said, can we poach an egg in the air fryer? Now, it's not the way we do it, I suppose, but it's a good idea to try it, because I'm sure we all love a good poached egg. Anyway, we've got an egg, that's a good start. So what we'll do first, get some water on the go, and I think what I'll do, I'll boil the kettle. Well, we've just boiled the kettle. So we'll get some water from the kettle, put it into the bowl. Not sure whether that's going to be deep enough. We can only try. And this time we've just got a small egg in there. It's not a large egg. It's not even a size 6. They were mixed eggs, and this one is one of the smaller ones. Now, in our Kasori book, they do cook some eggs with the breakfast, and part of the breakfast, it says, you know, to poach the egg, do it for 4 minutes on 175. So we'll do that, but that doesn't sound much to me, but we'll do what it says. Right, 4 minutes. Let's see how we go. This just made me think of a story actually, but I used to work in a factory, and a lad I know kept his own hens, and he used to bring me eggs into work, and he used to bring me half a dozen eggs every week. And I brought him home one week, and Wendy says, he's got his eggs mixed up, you've got his dinner, these eggs are hard boiled. I says, oh my God, what's happened there, poor lad? He's got soft eggs with his dinner. I thought he does well to eat half a dozen eggs in his dinner break. So when I went back to work, I went to find my mate. I says, "Oh mate, you've given me the wrong eggs." He says, "What are you talking about?" I says, "No, the eggs you gave me, they're hard boiled." He says, "I don't know what you're talking about." I says, "No, the eggs you bought me, they're hard boiled, they're your eggs." And he says, "They're not?" And I says, "Oh God, is it that lot I'm working with?" So I didn't know more. Went back into the office. Yeah, sure enough, the others in there had put my fresh eggs into the kettle and boiled the kettle. Yeah, they thought it were hilarious. Well, actually, so did I. I just wish I'd done it to them. Anyway, that didn't last 4 minutes, did it? I'll stop the camera a second. Well, we're in the last minute now of the 4 minutes, and let's see what happens. As I say, it's only a small egg, but there can't be many seconds to go now. We must be nearly there. There we go. Right, let's have a look. And this is what it said in the Kasori book, so let's see what happens. That's nowhere near enough, mate. That's not enough. Could be the pot I've got it in. Let's go again. Let's try 175 again. 175. And I think we'll put another 4 minutes, but we'll stop it after a minute. That's another minute gone. Let's have a look now. I'll tell you what, it's cooking, but that ain't enough. Give it another minute. Oh, I'll just put it on. I'm only doing a minute. Oh no, let's do it right. Come on. Come on, Graham. 175. It was on, we had 3 left there, so let's go for that. I'll take it half after another minute. That's another minute. I'm sure I can press pause, can't I? Oh, we're not used to this now. It's still not quite there for me, that's not. Okay, mate, another minute. Wrong way, Graham, we're going down. I think surely another minute's going to do it. We'll just put 1 minute on this time. Why I've not just pressed pause, I don't know. I just switched it off. To be honest, I've done that times. I've set it up and pressed the stop button instead of start. There we go. That's had 7 minutes now. Actually, they don't look too bad now. I'll tell you what, mate, we're going to fish this out and see what it's like. I'll tell you what, mate, that's rubbish. That's no good at all. Oh dear, poor old chicken tried so hard to lay that egg. That didn't work. That's no good. Now I know this is really the old-fashioned way. But let's put a bit of hot water in there. Let's bring this up to a boil. I'm not entirely convinced it's not the eggs, actually. We'll put a little bit of vinegar in the water, look. Can't use a matchstick, you don't smoke. I'll just bring that up to the boil and then we'll see. Well, this has been on the hob for about 3 minutes. I mean, the water was virtually boiling anyway, but we just want it, we don't want a real ferocious boil, do we? Just rolling. Let's turn this down and see how it behaves. Yeah, apparently if you have it boiling like a madman, it'll splatter your egg. Let's stir this water. There we go. Get this egg in it. Let's see. Let's get that top on. Probably need to raise the heat a little bit, actually. Alexa, 3-minute timer.
3 minutes, starting now.
Thank you, Alexa. Do you have to say thank you to these Alexas? I'm never sure, but it just seems polite, doesn't it? Well, that seems all right now, to be honest. Well, already that's starting to look more like a poached egg. Yeah, that was pretty unsuccessful, but it might be me. I'm no chef. That all seems to be going quite well, to be honest. Alexa, how long left on the timer?
You have 20 seconds left on your 2-minute timer.
20 seconds to go, mate. So I think we better stay as we are. Leave the camera running. I know one thing, we can certainly turn that off and take the lid off. Oh, Alexa, stop. Well, there we go. Let's see what this one turns out like. Well, it seems okay to me. I think the eggs are not the best in the world, I've got to be honest. Can you actually see this egg? I don't think you can. There we go, look, can you see that? Let's just cut it and see what it's like inside. Oh yeah. Now look, I think that's a poached egg. And I understand, we wanted it to work with the air fryer, but no, come on, look. That's all right, isn't it? There's no wrong with that. I think we're going to have to just do it the traditional way. Although, like I said, we've got the Von Chef egg boiler, and we've done poached eggs in there, and you can get round ones, little square ones, and that's all right. Probably I should dig it out and do it again, but there is a video on our site that I'm using that, as I say. But anyway, I think that's worked all right. So it's not just the eggs, it just didn't work very well in the air fryer. No doubt other people can make it work perfect. Some people are really good, aren't they? But I'm not, mate. I'm just a normal bloke. Right, now this is our little Von Chef, and you get various parts with this and layers. You stand your eggs on there like that. Actually, just a part. Yeah, with the Von Chef, you get this little cup for measuring, and in the bottom, you take that off, and it's got a little piercing tip in the bottom, and that you pierce your eggs with. And then you fill this up. For an hard-boiled egg, I think we're going 140. But as you can see, I've put a yellow line on here, and that's where I used to poach the eggs to. So I think that's what we'll try. We'll do that. But anyway, that's the part. So you get that like that, and then if you want to poach an egg, you can, that will do 4 eggs, fair enough. And that will poach 2 eggs. I thought we had another bowl actually, a little black one. Where's that gone? Oh, it's here, you fool. I'm looking at it. And then also you get this one, and you can do your egg. Well, that I've done a little omelette in there, but I think today we might try this one. Yeah, you see that goes around there. Well, especially when you get it the right way up, like that. Oh, we don't. No, we don't. Come on, get a grip. We don't need that. We just need the lid. You can do a double layer, you see. You can do 2 omelettes at once, but that's not brilliant. It's brilliant for 1 omelette, and it'll do 6 eggs. I think we've had 8 eggs in there, and you can hard boil them fine. And plenty of times we've used this and done 4. Obviously they come out a square shape, but Well, actually, when we got it, we found the kids quite like that. They thought it was great because our eggs were a different shape, but I suppose they thought it was more like going to McDonald's. So we just put a little bit of spray in there because I found that helps. It stops it sticking. It almost sounds like I know what I'm doing, but I don't really. The only thing is, I have done this before. It's not like the air fryer. So we'll put the egg in there. There we go. I'll take all the eggshell out when you're not looking. Sorry, I'm joking again. That's fine. So what we do now, get some water, just cold water. Now the bottom where I've filled it up to the tape I put on, and that is on this measure, it's 90. There's 100, 80, and it's the line between, so it's 90. Yeah, 90 millilitres. So what we do then, that goes in the bottom. I mean, this has had some use. You see there's a bit of discolour in there where it boils the water. But anyway, we put that on. Yeah, the egg goes on there. We can see that, can't we? I'm sure we can. Yeah, that's fine. And then the cover goes on. Get the bits out of the way. And then we just switch it on. And what we do now, we just wait till all the oil, we just wait now till all the water's boiled away and it switches off. And that's when your egg will be ready. So we'll just turn you off for a few seconds and see what happens when we get a bit nearer the time. Now I've just switched you back on because it's about in full flight at the moment. So it's about as much steam as you get coming out. But as you can see, the steam's cooking the egg. It is a steamer. So I don't know, when we first got it, it seemed a bit strange to me, but you do get used to it. I just hope it turns out all right now I've said all this, but obviously the problem with this sort of thing, it's another implement you've got in your kitchen, isn't it? You know, the idea of doing it in the air fryer, it's there and you want to use it. I understand that, but I weren't happy, but I'm sure other people are over the moon with it. But you know, I mean, we use the pan and that, but this is another occasion where you switch it on and then you just leave it. You know, you don't have to stand here looking at it. You can do what you like. I should have used this look to put the oil in, shouldn't I? I don't know why. I got this for Wendy, look. And the idea is if you drip any, it runs back in there. But I seem to have fallen in love with it. Strange, isn't it? Yeah, there's nothing so strange as folk, is there? Now, it could be because I only put one egg in. I usually use that setting for 4. I thought it wouldn't make any difference. I tell you what, mate, that's coming out because that looks... I think you can see that, but that looks perfect to me. Oh, let's get her out. Oh, it's nearly finished anyway. That's going to switch off any time. I'll leave it on for a second. You know, just add a little bit of water on the top, obviously from the steam. Let's get my implement. Hey, she switched off. I knew we weren't far out. It does help if you just ease the sides, then it should just slip out. He says it'll just slip out. It's not listening to me, is it? There we go. Can we see that egg? Yeah, we can, can't we? Yeah, if I put it there, we can. Right, let's cut it out. I'll be honest, mate, the kids love the shape, don't they? And I am a kid. So let's just cut it in half. Oh, mate, come on. Yeah, it is a bit runny, look, but it's not. Yeah, that's, well, for me, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Anyway, as I say, that's the Von Chef. I've already got a video on, you can see, but I thought I'll just do it again. Anyway, that's all, folks.